Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Kevin Pecca, and today we have another testimony for trigeminal neuralgia. This is our patient Marilyn. She has been doing phenomenal under upper cervical care. She's been a long time patient, and I'm going to let her share her story today.
Thanks, Dr. Kevin. I want to thank my Savior, Jesus Christ, for leading me to Montclair Upper Cervical Chiropractic. And I started with my diagnosis in 2008. It was around 2008, and there's no treatment. The trigeminal neuralgia is a very debilitating facial nerve pain. There's no treatment for it, and people who take medication for it are usually incapacitated by the effects of the medication and not functioning at a very high level. So I was checking online to see if there were any alternatives, and I did find some people were reporting relief from chiropractic care, and I began to try different chiropractors in my area, and these were traditional chiropractors, and I wasn't getting much relief. So around that time, I also was in joined a Trigeminal Neuralgia prayer support group on Facebook, and the woman who heads it up, her name is Kathy Gilbert Maresca, shout out to her, and I asked her if she knew of anyone who got relief from trigeminal neuralgia with chiropractic care, and she said she didn't know anybody personally, but she did know of a book that was written by a man named James Tomasi called What Time Tuesday, and it's about his story of wanting to commit suicide until the Lord miraculously led him to upper cervical, which is a specialized kind of chiropractic care, and those were his words in his book. He writes that it was the Lord who led him. And so I read his book, and I began looking for an upper cervical practitioner and found one near me. Her name is Dr. Margaret Banich, who was Dr. Kevin's predecessor in this practice. And she's only 4 minutes from my house. But before I went, there was contact information in the book, and I contacted Mr. Tomasi, and I said, "Is this Dr. Banich? Do you think this is the appropriate kind of chiropractor?" And he said, yes. Not only did he know her personally, but that she's the best in the country, and that people come from all over the country to be under her care. And I thought that was amazing because I just lived 4 minutes from her practice. And so at my first visit with her, I saw that she had the book in her waiting room. So there was another sign that I was in the right place. So I began to improve. And then after a few years, how long ago was it, Dr. Kevin, that you
2017, I took over from her. Yeah.
Okay. So that was around 2013 that I started with her. So around 2017, she announced her retirement. And I thought, oh boy, what's going to happen now? And she introduced us to Dr. Kevin. And I had to take another leap of faith. Like, how was my care going to be under him? He was a young guy and had long hair at the time.
Yes, very long hair.
Long hair. And I was like, oh, I don't know, I don't know how this is going to go. But not only did the level of care, not only was it maintained, but it began to improve exponentially. And I started going into long periods of remission. And so in 2019, I had, between adjustments, I had 18 months of remission where I didn't even come for maintenance care for at least a year. And then I'm in remission now. I'm in absolutely no pain. I'm only here for a maintenance visit. And so if Dr. Kevin finds that my alignment is starting to slip, he will do another adjustment and get me right back on track. And so I want to thank God that I found Dr. Kevin and Montclair Upper Cervical Chiropractic.
That is a very powerful testimony, Marilyn. Thank you so much for sharing your story. If you know anybody suffering with trigeminal neuralgia, please reach out. It is one of the most painful conditions people suffer with. And if you get the upper neck corrected, you see a lot of miracles happen. So reach out, tag them in the comments, send this video to them. Thank you everybody for watching. Marilyn, you have such a powerful testimony. Thank you for sharing your story. It was excellent.
Hope it helps somebody.
And thank you everyone for watching our videos.